To the Home Office, where our Home and Security Editor Mark White is. Mark, what are your thoughts on Suella Braverman's exit from the Home Office yesterday, reportedly because of security breaches, but other reports saying that this was about an underlying row with the PM over migration?
Yeah, I mean, it was sudden and shocking, the manner of her departure, there is no doubt. In terms of her breach, well, the crime involved was the sharing of a work or sensitive email via her private phone. So that was a breach of the ministerial code, but as she said in her resignation letter, it was an honest mistake. And in any other time, that would have been accepted, an apology given, move on. But there is no doubt there is a fundamental policy split between now the former Home Secretary and the Prime Minister and the new members of that cabinet as they go towards a direction of increasing, it seems, overall migration as a way of boosting the economy and stimulating growth. That is something that Suella Braverman made very public her opposition to, that she felt both illegal and legal migration had reached a limit and that the party should have kept by its promises of capping migration levels. So clearly she was dissatisfied at that. That split, it seems, was a split that was just, as far as the party's concerned, one that they couldn't get over in terms of her remaining in the cabinet. So I think the security breach had a little to do with the excuse, if you like, for the decision for her departure, but actually it has a lot to do with this fundamental policy shift. And that is going to worry many people on the right of the party who are very concerned about overall migration levels, particularly the fight, such as it is, to try to stop those coming across the English Channel on small boats and then claiming asylum. Of course, Suella Braverman was sticking by this Rwanda policy as introduced by both Priti Patel and Boris Johnson. Indeed, we've heard in her campaign to become Prime Minister, Liz Truss also say she is wedded to that policy. In fact, she said she wanted to extend it to other compliant nations who would be willing to take UK asylum seekers. But this Liz Truss, of course, we've heard so many of her promises made in the run-up to taking over as Prime Minister that she has now either been forced to go back on or has dropped otherwise anyway. So, as I say, on the right of the party, some real concern going forward about what this government will be doing with regard to both legal and illegal migration into the country.